Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another Sorare NBA basketball video, and the in-season tournament that is happening on the platform and in the NBA is just about to start. It's crazy, you guys. There are a ton of prizes coming up, and I've been having a ton of fun with this platform as a huge NBA fan, and like my Lakers, and all that, and all the players I'm picking. I've been having a great time in the first week or so of the season right here, but the tournament coming up in the NBA is really special and something brand new. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to explain what this NBA this in-season tournament means for Sorare, and how they have these new competitions other than the weekly stuff where you can win up to $100,000 in prizes. Like, this is legit. This is real, and this is all connected with your wallet. So if you're into NFTs and you're into like collecting and you're into the NBA, I mean, this platform is absolutely amazing. I'll be covering it all season long right here. I'm going to show you also which player is killing it right now. And my teams, that have done really well. I've got one really great lineup that I'm going to enter into this. And I'll talk a little bit about the in-season tournament as well. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. You're going to want to follow my coverage of Sorare all year long as we have a ton of fun. And of course, if you're into NFTs and collectibles and everything like that, I always talk about that as well, digital collectibles. And if you want to join my channel as a member, you get a free NFT, a drop head, get you into my rewards program where I do have my sports rewards where I reward, vintage trading cards, Sports Illustrated, all sorts of, collectibles and stuff that are sports related. And those happen sporadically. So you want to join my channel, get involved in that. I'll show you how to do it for sure. Now let's talk about this. I am stoked about it. So what is the in-season tournament? Well, the in-season tournament in the NBA itself is this new thing they're doing where they've aligned up certain teams and they're having this kind of in-season tournament play. And they're putting teams up against each other. And it's a really different way of doing it. I've never seen this before in the NBA. It's going to be really cool to see how it goes. And they're also, this is my Lakers court right here. They've also got new art for their court during this time. It's starting up really fast right here. Today's November the 1st. So this competition right here, this is all starting on the 3rd, right? So this is crazy. But you can see all the courts of the teams involved across the NBA have this new graphic, and you can see the trophy in the middle. This is going to be a ton of fun, right? And Sorare themselves, like I said, 100,000 in cash rewards that are going out that you can get involved with just by playing. And you can play for free. It's totally cool. This is how I signed up. I got an account. I'll put the link in the description of this video if you guys want to go there for sure. It's my little friendly account, my little invite little link. You can click on that. We'll both get some cool stuff and get you started for sure. But they're doing this big tournament right here. So if you look at the Medium article, which I will put a link to this in the description as well, here's how it explains it right here. Very simple. There's actually a couple of tiers you can join. So they have a game week schedule from November the 3rd to the 28th. Okay. And this is just how you enter right here. There's a group stage and a leaderboard. There's 3 different levels you can join. If you're just a beginner or if you're advanced or an expert, you can join all of these right here at the same time. Here's how it works right here. If you're a beginner and you got common cards, and I'll show you those in just a second, you can actually go in and you can actually join that competition. If you're advanced and you have the limited gold cards or the rare red cards, of each player, you can actually enter in that one. There's 60,000 in prizes there. And then the expert level is the super rare and unique cards. Those are the crazy valuable cards, and then you get, what do you call, 40,000 in rewards there for sure. It's crazy, right? So the beginner, like I said, common cards only. And you have, each card has a point system, like how well the player is, how good the player is. You have an MVP and then 140 points to build your little squad there and see how you do. Same with advanced. It's rare or limited. Like I said, and expert's the next level up for sure. And the reward goes like this right here. Every competition, whether you're in a beginner, advanced, or expert, we have a few rules that remain the same. Games per week. During the group play, games will be played on Tuesdays and Fridays. Sorare's in-season tournament will include 1 day of games per week, and the other regular season games will not count. So it's a separate thing going on right here. Your top 5 scorers out of the competition's 7 game weeks will be scored together, determining your final result. And then the rewards kick in right here. For the beginner level right here, you're going to be able to win cards then you can use in your weekly competitions. That's great right here. In the advanced one, which is what I'm going to enter in as well, there's cash involved, which is great. And this is all through like your account. This is awesome. You can see $6,000 for the first prize. This is really fantastic right here. And then the expert level right here, you can see you're going to get cards right here. You're going to get signed merch. It's really cool. There's like Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, Paolo Banchero, all these like signed merch and stuff you can win. So it's great right here. And then it goes all the way to the finals, right? So, this is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. This is the platform right here. So rare. Like I said, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to enter those right now, and I'm showing you my lineups right here. I earned a reward from last week with one of my better lineups, actually. If I claim my reward, you can see how it works. This is the cards you get. And this is what I won from the pickup competition right here. I actually got a tier 2, which is like the tier 1 would be the top players in the NBA. So I got a tier 2 card. Let's see who I get right here. Devin Vassell, that's not bad right there for the Spurs. He's kind of picking it up. So I put that one into my collection right here. Here's the in-season tournament, how it works with all this stuff right here. You can see the beginner, the advanced, and the expert. So if I go right into the beginner right here, I can register my first lineup right here. So I'm going to do this over the next day or so right here and just watch some of the players. It's going to be awesome. And then once I do that, you can see all the prizes right here go, and then it's going to be an ongoing competition. If I click into advanced, I can use my gold cards, my limited cards right here, and rare, the red ones as well. So I have a really good lineup that I'm going to put in for that as well, and that's going to go right there for sure. I can't get into the expert and the unique ones. Those are a little bit higher level for me, but I'm just getting started, right? But into this section right here, into the pro section, or you can just go play up right here, you can actually see that my lineups have actually done right here. Hold on one second. Let's go to the schedule right here. The competitions right here. Let's go to play, actually. This is a little bit easier right here. Into the live section right here. So my lineups right here that I did, you can see right here, this lineup has done really well for me, actually. It's got me 2 weeks in a row common level tier 2 rewards with Jokic there, Markkanen, Paul George, Ben Simmons, and Torrey Craig. I'm going to stick with this lineup because it actually works out really well for me so far. 236 points I gained last week right there, and I did quite well with this. 490th out of 46,000 people that have entered into this. So I'm doing really well with this lineup. So I'm going to stick with this one. Ben Simmons, if you watched my previous video, he was a guy I picked up, early because his requirements were quite low. And I figure he's going to be doing really well for Brooklyn, just leading the offense. Torrey Craig over there is also doing really well as kind of my low end player on the list right here. But I have some really good players right here. I'm going to have to look at Paul George to see if I want to keep him there just because of that whole James Harden trade. If you don't know, that might affect him in the Clippers lineup. So I'm going to have to look at that and decide if I want to keep him in there because his numbers might go down a bit with, James Harden showing up. But my limited champion one, this one right here has also done pretty well. I haven't got rewards on it yet. I'm going to make an adjustment because in my actual cards, if I go to my club right here and actually go to my cards right here and I go to my limited, this is going to be for the actual, the higher level rewards for the in-season tournament. I haven't been able to play Jamal Murray in there because I've got LeBron, Clay, Hachimura, Reeves, and Fox all in there actually, and that actually equals the exact totals I need for the weekly stuff. But because they upped it a bit, I should be able to get Jamal Murray in there, and I think that's going to be a really strong lineup for me. So we'll see how I do. And in my common cards, these are all the ones I've gotten for free. You can see that I have some really good players here that I can use for sure. I got Nurkic right here. I got DeRozan. I got some good players and some lower players down on the bench right here. There's Torrey Craig, who's been doing quite well for me, and so, I got a couple of good ones right here. I have some options as I start out the year as I, gather more. But there's a couple of players that you got to keep your eyes open for. Here's one right here. Now, Cam Thomas, if you don't know, has been absolutely killing it for Brooklyn to start the year. He's been a big surprise. All the players that put him in their lineups are at the top of the leaderboard. I think Ben Simmons is feeding this guy a ton. So you see Brooklyn has got some really good stat options right here. You can see that his card's risen up to $72. It's quite crazy right there. And you can see his other ones right here are quite high. He's been really good in the first part of the year. So if you have this card, make sure you're watching it and get him in your lineup. I don't have him in my lineup yet. I'm not going to be buying the limited card, but it would have been a good pickup. I chose Ben Simmons as my preseason pickup. I didn't choose Cam Thomas, even though he's been putting up bigger scoring numbers, right? And also, Victor Wembanyama has been starting out well in the NBA, and you can see that he has auctions going on. These are new cards, and you can see that his card right here, this is the unique one, is up to almost $18,000 on a bidding with 23 hours to go. This is on November the 1st. So you can see that his card right here is up there. You can get there's a bid right here for $29 right there. This is going to go much higher. This one's at the 42 with 7 hours to go. And then 15, this one up, his, a rare card right here This one up here is actually going for 200 bucks. So you can see that these are really good cards right here, guys. He's going to be a really strong player as the season goes on, in my opinion. I would love to pick one up. I'm going to wait for the manager sales and see what I can do once people start to sell him. But he's going to be quite high and quite sought after for sure, right? So you guys got to let me know, are you joining this in-season tournament? You know, are you going to have some fun with Sorare? If you don't know about the platform, like I said, you connect your wallet up here. Where is it? Right here. You go right here. You connect your wallet up here in the corner. You can pay with crypto. You can just pay with cash. You can just use this thing for free, and you can just play with the the limited common entries right here. You can just play. If you go right here, I'll go to pro. You can see these lineups right here. Pick up. This is for free right here. Here's the tournament beginner level right here. So I'm actually going to be entering that one and the advanced level down here for sure. And then here's my limited stuff right here. I can't get into the bigger stuff yet, but I'm working my way up. And of course, there is the street ball competition that we're talking about. I'll show you that in another video for sure. But here we go, guys. It's going to be fun. Good luck if you're going in. Share your lineups with me on my X profile, and I'll share them back with you as well. And we'll just have a ton of fun. And go Lakers! All the way to the title. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and happy collecting.